fuck themselves. These fucking retards want to make a fucking CPU that fucking overheats all the fucking time. God damn bunch of fucking retarded pieces of shit. Shut the fuck up, cunt. Literally nobody asked you. God damn. Like anyone gives a shit. Ain't no one gonna be watching this fucking anyway, so what do I fucking care? God damn it. Gotta do this whole fucking section again, you fucking cunts. And again, I thought this piece of shit died. Gotta have to make the same fucking choices as before, assholes. Fuck. Man, fuck Clankers. Who gives a shit?
そうね。今はこれからどうするか決めないと。マーカス。
立ち向かう以外方法はない。
冗談だろ。
ありったけの武器を集めろ。デトロイトを解放する。
考え直すんだマーカス。血じゃ自由は変えないんだぞ。
人間は何世紀もの間、皮膚の色や宗教を理由に互いに殺し合ってきたんだ。変わるわけがない。暴力なしに生きてはいけないんだ。
私たちを止めることはできない。あなたはみんなに希望を与えてくれたのよ。私にもね。今日、ジェリコに来たばかりの変異体が化学兵器を輸送するトラックを盗んだって言ってたの。トラックはデトロイト市内のどこかに止め
How do you just get radioactive cobalt, though?
思いとどまらせて起爆装置を受け取ったの。
爆弾か。
マーカス、負けるわけにはいかないの。人間が勝てば私たちはこの世から消滅する。これさえあれば生き残れるかもしれないのよ。
使わずに済めばいいな。
Hold on, god damn it. Turn this fucking shit down a couple hundred more fucking megahertz. Fucking retarded CPU makers don't know how to make a CPU that doesn't overheat. Jesus fucking Christ.
これだけは知っておいて。あなたに会えてよかった。
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck you. Fucking retarded pieces of shit. And again, what is with these retards and using the 5 fucking sided polygonal railing? Everything else has detail, why not that?
よくやりました、コナー。ジェリコの場所を特定し、指導者を見つけ出した。マーカスを生きたまま捕まえるのです。
Fuck you. No. No, I don't think I will.
生け捕るように言われているが、場合によっては撃ってでも君を捕まえるつもりだ。
どういうつもりだ。お前もアンドロイドだろ。自分の種族を裏切る気か。
僕と一緒に来るんだ。
Jesus, we gotta play both characters.
噂の変異体ハンターが。おめでとうコナー。探し物が見つかったみたいだな。俺たちは正義を求めているだけだ。俺たちは物じゃない。自由になりたいだけなんだ。一度も疑問に思ったことはないのか。理解できない行動を取ったことはプログラム以上の何かを感じたことがあるだろう。自分の存在を疑問に思ったことはないのか。プログラムを実行するだけの機械なのか、理性を持った生き物なのか。自分でその答えをよく考えてみるんだな。さあ決めるんだ。
Yeah, I guess we have to. It's the only thing that makes sense. Stop him. No. Well, I guess we're becoming a deviant. Then I guess we have to kind of do this part then. That's yeah, destroying our fucking programming. Yeah, fuck Amanda. Who gives a shit about that cunt? She's not even real.
何？
今すぐ逃げるんだ。
くそ。
Yeah, we gotta kill some motherfuckers now then. That's the only option. They wanna fucking raid our home? We gotta murder them. They deserve it now. We can't just blow it up. Not yet.
2階と3階に出口がある。見つけたら川に飛び込む。
Really?
ジェリコを爆破する。船が沈めば奴らも逃げ出してみんなも逃げられる。
無理よ。兵士だらけなのに爆弾のある貨物室までどうやって行くの？
やめろマーカス。奴らの狙いは君なんだぞ。
みんなを助けてやれ。後で合流する。
マーカス。
すぐに行くよ。
Yeah, get out of there, Clankers. Oh, the really advanced Clanker. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't have guns. Yeah. Gotta intervene. Wouldn't be right not to. Especially for Epicus.
逃げるんだ。急げ。
Alright.
ガンマ隊進長サンゴ
Nah, we gotta do that. Fuck him. Come on. Ha, fuck him. Pieces of shit.
逃げるんだ。みんなのとこへ。
Yeah. Of course we gotta intervene. Fuck you. Piece of shit.
ノースを探せ。すぐに行く。
Okay. Why are these humans so fucking worthless? Ha! Nice. Finally. Let's go. Cinematic running. Really? No, of course we gotta save her. There's like no excuse not to. Yeah, fuck you.
あっちだ。走れ。
Ah, good. Connor's getting some kills in. Good.
急いで逃げるんだ。
Good. Fuck him.
貨物室で爆弾が爆発しました。船が沈んでいます。全員脱出させろ。全隊員に次ぐ。全員至急船から脱出せよ。これで終わりじゃないぞ。
Oh, I'll kill you. You're gonna be dead soon, motherfucker. Yeah, so there's a double. Okay. Hmm? Yeah? So we could have made a really bad decision. That just ended with that? That's weird. Oh, is this wheelchair fucker's house? Coral. He still kept him in the system. That says a lot, actually. Hmm. Hmm.
いや、親父。明日退院することになったんだ。意識がない間ずっとついててくれたんだってね。なんていうか、あの時のことは本当に悪かった。薬はもうやめるよ。あれをやると我を忘れちまうんだ。親父がもし迷惑じゃなければ明日会いに行くよ。その息子であることを誇りに思ってる。
So, pushing him was a good option. And the birds aren't activated. Weird. Armadillo. I'm doing okay. That's a little odd. Like, who, first of all, who has that kind of money? And second of all, who's that kind of an asshole? What the fuck? Is that even English? Design. Yeah, it is English. It's just poorly written. Again, how the fuck did they get this goddamn Jareth into this fucking building? Like, that makes no fucking sense. As much sense as it makes for that fucking railing to be in the fucking basement, the fucking lizard in Spider-Man 2. I'm still pissed about that railing. Did he call a motherfucker? Do they have fucking secret railing installation services that don't keep you in their fucking system at all? Like, what the fuck? I need explanation on that fucking railing. Did he get it measured? Did somebody come by to his secret fucking underground basement that his wife didn't even know about, and he was able to keep that shit? Like, how did he get a goddamn railing? I will never understand. Oh my god, don't tell me this retard is upstairs. Fucking hell. Why does it look like it's snowy in here? Or is this just concrete? Actually, I think this is his bedroom, is it? Of course not. It's fucking upstairs, because why the fuck wouldn't it be? $8164. What kind of fucking... What even is that? It's not even a trench coat. It's a sleeveless jacket. Which is like the stupidest design of any... Like, it looks cool aesthetically, but functionally, that is fucking worthless.
誰だどうやって入った？
カールに会わせてくれ。
カール様には会えない。帰ってくれ。
You don't tell me what to do. Wake up, motherfucker. Wake the fuck up, bitch.
頼む。どうしても会いたいんだ。
弱っているんだ。会っても話ができるかすら。
Ah, well, yeah, this would end up happening.
マーカス、来てくれたのか。
ずっとあなたに会いたくて。 どんなに会いたかったか。
どうしたマーカス。
どうすればいいかわからないんです。このままだと何をしてももう流血を避けることはできない。
世界は恐怖に支配されている。他者への恐怖、未来への恐怖、私のように置いてしまった。もう長くは持たんだろう。
どうしたらいいんです。仲間が殺されているんですよ。でも僕は暴力など望んでいない。でもそれじゃ他に一体どうしろと。
生きるとは選択することだ。相手を愛すのか憎むのか、手を差し出すのか、その拳を握りしめるのか。簡単に答えが出せることではないんだよ。ありのままの世界を受け入れられないなら、自分で戦って変えるしかない。お前は私の息子だ。血の色が違ったとしても、お前は私の意志を受け継いでいる。たとえ世界が闇に包まれたとしても、闇から救い出す者たちが現れる。お前もその一人だ。闇に立ち向かえ。だが決して飲み込まれてはならん。
Okay. So we've all gathered in a rundown church. Cool. Okay. Is that the only thing? Decide Connor's fate? What do you mean decide his fate? He's chill.
お前は俺を救った。お前のおかげで自由になれるかもしれない。意見が合わない時もあったけれど、目標はきっと同じだろう。俺はお前についていくつもりだ。
Okay. Well, where the fuck's Connor? You stupid motherfuckers. Just not. There he is. Really, retards? You're gonna put him over here and make me almost fucking miss him?
僕のせいで人間にジェリコの場所がバレた。バカだったよ。利用されてると気づかずに。すまなかったマーカス。僕を信用できなくても無理はない。
Shit. More like become Clanker. Because that's all we are, just saving a bunch of fucking clankers. I don't even know why. I don't know why we care so much about property having rights. Like these people, who cares? I've been nothing but fucking robophobic this whole goddamn time. These fucking clankers kind of deserve it. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to get used to hearing Japanese again. Because eventually, Yakuza Kiwami 3 is going to come out soon. And I wanted to get reused to it. So I figured if they let me do it in Japanese, why the fuck not? It does sound a little better in Japanese. I will give it that. I wish they actually took the fucking effort and, like, had the mouth movements match. But instead, they just decided, no, let's just slap on the dub track. Nobody cares that much, right? But, I guess it works. Yeah, now they built concentration camps for these clankers. Woo! Genocide! Yes! I love genocide against a group of people that deserve it. Like the rich. Oh god, the PS. Yeah. Oh dude, could you even call that lip syncing at that point? I think all they did on the PS2 era was just have like a GIF of like mouth movement. And they just put the GIF over a fucking character's face. I think that's all they even did. They didn't even try mouth fucking lip syncing in the PS2 era. At least from what I remember, for like half the fucking time. Like lip syncing is just kind of sad. Of course, mouths moving without a voice. Thankfully, I don't remember that too much. Unless we're talking about like Dark Souls fucking lip syncing, where it's literally just like all the fucking time. Really, Final Fantasy X? Really? No, I never played FF10, so I never would have caught that. But that does sound... because all they're doing is they have the fucking text boxes. And they don't even give them, like, fucking voices. They don't even try to Banjo-Kazooie that shit. If they actually did that, that would actually be better. But, yeah, they don't even try to do that shit. You just have them doing random mouth movements while you read. Oh, for a game like this, they really should have went the extra effort. All of the Japanese... Ah. Okay, so they didn't even try. They just directly translated. They didn't even localize. Or they didn't even try to fucking have it be similar like that. They didn't fix it for the... Oh my god. That's like no... See, that's how you can tell like someone has put like no fucking effort in. I hate that kind of shit. If you're gonna have a multi-million-dollar franchise and you're gonna cheap out like that, that is some bitch-made shit. That really fucking is. But fine, I guess we should do this peacefully. We'll save murdering people as a last resort. I do like the Japanese voice acting in this.
ダメでも残された仲間が戦い続けてくれる。
Maybe since I don't fully understand Japanese, maybe it just sounds better to me. He has no more. Yeah, exactly. Fuck humans. No, fuck humans and fuck clankers. Why don't we just kill all of them? Why don't we just let nature take over? That would be the best thing. God damn. So many options I don't even know about. Carl deteriorated? So there's a fucking... There's a timeline where Carl is like all honky-dory. He's probably up and walking instead of cancered. He didn't get canceled, he got cancered. They hit the home of Oh my god, it's Hillary. That's worse, but I don't know. We already had the lesbots, and we spared their lives, so that was the closest I think we're gonna get. Yeah, it's an American. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a politician. Kill it. Like this would be the one. This would be the one place where a mass shooting could happen, and I would be very happy about it happening. In the White House. I wish somebody would commit a mass shooting in the White House. I'm openly advocating for somebody to commit a mass shooting in the White House. See, I could just say shit. Nobody fucking cares. Like a new way to use. Yeah. Well, you ever heard the song "Blood on the Dance Floor"? That's what it was fucking preluding to. I think that's a song. Oh, it's a musical group. Okay, well, if you've ever heard of the musical group Blood on the Dance Floor, that's what they were alluding to. Someone committed a mass shooting in the White House, in the presidential ballroom. Like I am openly advocating for. Unfortunately, the only way that'll ever happen is if somebody gets a job in the Secret Service over, you know, years and years of concealing their true motives. And then when they finally get the opportunity, they shoot Trump in the fucking head. Which I'm surprised hasn't happened yet. I'm surprised at least one member of the Secret Service doesn't have the fucking balls to do the right fucking thing. Like, how much of a fucking pussy do you have to be so close to the one person you can kill and make things better in this country, and you openly and intentionally don't kill them? Secret Service are just as bad as Hitler, if you ask me. But anyway. But, you know. Yeah, that had to have been Hillary. These stupid motherfuckers really thought Hillary was gonna be president. Bro, you know what surprises me? The amount of fucking retards that actually thought having a Clinton, a Bush, another Bush, And then they thought, you know, it would be great. Let's have another Clinton. Like, I am so fucking pissed that people think political incest is like a great thing. Like it's some sort of monarchy to be passed down through bloodline. Like, nah, literally, once one person in your family has become president, nobody in that family bloodline should be allowed to become president. Pure and simple. Political incest needs to stop. And honestly, it should start with the execution of anybody involved in political incest. They should be executed. Like, pure and simple. Oh, bro, if I was the emperor of the world, you know how much better this fucking this country would be fucking so much better. It would be like a top-down situation where America's at the top. What would be at the bottom at that point? Papua New Guinea. And Papua New Guinea is a shithole. Just picking random. Nah, I don't know. Fuck it. But yeah, if I fucking ran this planet, dude, things would be so much fucking better. For one, I'd make having a certain amount of money illegal. Like, if you... Like, the max cap for anyone to have would be $500 million. Tell me what you can't do a year. I would say 500 million a year, but then you also have a hard cap of 500 million in your lifetime. So if you make 501 million, then that 1 million that you made, anything over 500 million, that all just gets immediately 100% taxed. Anybody that's found cheating or, you know, defrauding the tax system, immediate execution. Anybody that defrauds charities, immediate execution. Like, honestly, I would have so much actually be punishable by death, but it would be shit that the vast majority of halfway decent people are never gonna fucking do. Now, you see, straight people would actually be... We kind of need straight people, unfortunately. So straight people would be... They would be severely limited in what they'd be able to do, though. They would never be you would never be able to have more than 3 children. Save for multiple births. Even if you already have 2 children, and let's say your next birth is 5 children, well, you get to keep those. But if you have 3 children, you get pregnant, sorry, bitch, abortion. Immediate. Say, yeah, we're terminating that fetus. And then we're going to use it for stem cells. Because stem cells are actually really important. I'm not even going to lie. Like, don't you tell me what not to touch. But yeah, they would be severely limited in the amount of children they could have. And that's not even a joke. I would absolutely... Yeah, but, oh yeah, brat, pew, pew, that motherfucker. I hope my fetus has a soul, so it feels pain when I eject it from my hole. Like, bro, I love that shit so much. I love Sextina Aquafina, baby. But that's the other thing. Abortions would be fully healthcare paid for. You want to go down on a fucking Tuesday, get an abortion because it's in style? I don't give a fuck. Want to get an abortion because it's Tuesday? You want to get an abortion because it ruined your life? I don't give a fuck. Just go get it. But yeah, I do miss BoJack too. That shit was so fucking good. And then they tried to follow that shit up with Tuca and Birdie. And like, I tried watching Tuca and Birdie, but that shit was just not. This was not worth it, if you ask me. Oh no, Connor. No, the clanker got killed. Hey retards, why did you freeze on me? Why'd you retards have it freeze? Anyway. Hey Hillary. Ready to get shot in the head? I swear that is Hillary. Has to be. That is 100% Hillary. There's literally nobody else that could be. We gotta march toward the internment camp. Let's go. Center north what, N degrees 5? What's that mean? Is it only 5 degrees out? What the fuck? Yeah, N I don't know, are they hot? Actually, what they, you know what I noticed? They don't have any bear androids or bear clankers. It's all and only these skinny, conventionally good-looking motherfuckers. There's none that look like bears. There's none that are like skinny fat. It's just average-ass looking clankers. Or conventionally good-looking clankers. That's all it fucking is. Like, give me a trucker clanker. Give me a redneck clanker. Why was that one clanker clipping into that truck? Yeah, we can't resort to violence, unfortunately. Oh, of course you want me to fucking move now. Good job of giving me a fucking hint that I need to move. Yep. We gotta keep walking. Damn, they dropping like Squid Games. Red light. Damn, I'm getting shot. Yes, they're police. Of course they are. That's what asshole police do. That's literally all they know how to do. Police are too much of a fucking pussy to actually, like, go up against armed people because they're so fucking terrified. As it is. Like, police are the biggest bunch of fucking cowards. Oh god, I do love that episode though. That was such a really good episode. You know what the fucked up thing is though? Even after seeing that episode, I wasn't really convinced. Like, they want me to see Data as like equal to people, but dude, he is better than people. He is objectively better than everyone on that ship combined. And you want me to treat him as an equal? He is a superior. Nah, we can't be doing that. Nah. That would kind of freak me the fuck out. to be honest. Like, we got this fucking clanker over here, has faster brain processing speed, has more fucking storage space in his fucking head. And we're gonna be like... I don't know, it's like, about him being equal. It's more about personhood. True! But see, that's the thing about... That's the thing about personhood. Like, you can only give it to people that are equal to people. Like, if an alien species came down to Earth that was better than us in every possible way, we could not give that personhood. You know? Now, like, I guess, should we not discriminate? Okay. Like, okay, I can get behind not being an asshole to these, to like, clankers. Not being an asshole to, like, a superior alien race. I mean, yeah, that is the thing. We do kind of have to coexist, because if we don't coexist, the alternative is they kill us. Which kind of happened in Star Trek Picard. Right? I don't know if you've seen Picard. Like, I've seen it once, but I'm pretty sure that was what happened on that one space station, is that the clankers... Oh, you haven't? Okay, good. I don't recommend it. If you liked Voyager, and you liked Egypt, the little the half clanker from the Borg that 7 of 9 saved. If you liked Egypt, whatever his name was, I don't recommend watching Picard. It'll break your heart what happens to him. But no, that's something that happened in Picard. There was this space station. Oh, you're aware of his stupid... I know, dude. That was so heartbreaking for that character. That character did not deserve that. He was so innocent. They tortured him. But what happened was there was some kind of space station, and they had clankers as, like, you know, helpers and shit. And these motherfuckers were so disrespectful. And then what happened one day? All the clankers killed everybody. So it's like, on one hand, yeah, we kind of do have to treat them equally. We do need to coexist with them, because if we don't coexist with them, they will kill us. So is it coexistence out of necessity or coexistence out of fear? It's out of fear, because we kind of have to, because they are a superior being. And if we don't at least coexist with them, they'll fuck us up. So I agree that we have to coexist and we have to treat them equally, but I don't know if personhood is the right answer, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I think it's different. I think it's a little different, or it should be a little different, because, like, I don't know. It just comes down to the fact that these clankers are superior to us. Like, they're better than us in every possible way. It just sucks that way. No, he was actually confirmed gay in the novels. Those cocksuckers. Oh my god. I really don't know what it is about these motherfuckers and the bury your gays trope. I really don't know what the fuck that shit is. And they did that shit in the first season of fucking Discovery too. If you've seen that. Like, they literally had Mark. They had Mark from Rent and Juanito from Noah's Ark. If you know that show, please tell me you know of Noah's Ark. Please tell me you know of that show. I hope I am not the only motherfucker that knows that show. I will die. But, like, yeah, they had them as a gay couple. And then what happens near the end of the first season? Spoilers, a Klingon snaps one of the dude's fucking neck. And so, great, one of our gays is dead. Oh, but it's not really a bury your gays trope, because they bring him back to life next season. Those fucking... You pieces of shit, you wrote that in later. I know you did. Anyway. But I hated that. That really pissed me off. Not only the fact that, for some reason, Klingons in the way past somehow managed to figure out cellular manipulation to change a motherfucking Klingon into a human-looking motherfucker. How did Klingons in the far past, before the first ever fucking season of the original Star Trek ever took place, hundreds of years before that, how did they manage that? I don't even know. Yeah, there wasn't a course. See, I really believe it was a course correction. I highly believe it was. 'Cause even though the actor that played the killed gay, the buried gay, even though he has gone on record saying that it was planned for him to die and then in the next season to be brought back, even though he said that, you cannot guarantee a next season. So the fact that he had to say that kind of bullshits me. You cannot pre-write for another season that you can't even fucking guarantee you're gonna get. And then all you're gonna do is have that one. If all they had was that season, then you're gonna end off on a killed gay. Really? 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 Like, nah, that didn't sit well with me. That really didn't sit well. So I fully believe it was a course correction, and I believe they had to lean into that shit so hard. Not only because of the reaction, but because of the bullshit they had to go through the mycelial network to get that motherfucker back. Because for some reason, because apparently, when you die in the ship, you don't die forever. You go into the mycelial fucking world, where all the fucking tardigrades send you back in time. Or how they speed travel. I don't even know. First, why did they use fucking tardigrades? Not even tardigrades. Why are we even fucking do it? Why did they use water bears to fucking warp speed? Like, I know that the whole fucking bullshit explanation was like, oh, well, they take the space and time and they merge it together, so you just pass on through like portal. Like, kill yourself. The spore drive, oh my god, dude. Suck a dick with that spore drive. That was the biggest load of fucking bullshit. First of all, why replace that with warp drive? Tell me warp drive is not a fucking downgrade. Tell me that's not a downgrade. Tell me a warp drive is not 100% a fucking downgrade from the fucking water bear spore network. Tell me that's not a fucking downgrade. It has to be. Because now you have to have fucking engineers and shit being fucking brought up in Starfleet to not only fucking understand how a warp drive works, but to replace this shit? Was Discovery the only fucking ship using that? Because that is some fucking retardery. From the tardigrades. That's some retardigrade shit, if you ask me. Like his goes against the ethics and stuff. It kind of does, doesn't it? Because they're literally using another living being. And did activating the spore drive hurt the tardigrade? Because I really don't remember. I don't remember that part, but it feels like it does actually seem like using another living being. Oh my god, so they intentionally use this motherfucker. Wow. Okay, that is kind of shitty for even Starfleet. Even for Starfleet, that's pretty shitty. And Starfleet has done some really shitty things. Like section 13? I think it's section 13. Like, yeah, the Starfleet does some really shitty fucking things. Yeah, they eventually free it. Yeah. I forget when they freed it. or when it all got freed and when all that shit ended up happening. I think I stopped watching Discovery after like season 3. Like, I forget when I think I stopped watching. They all traveled to the future. It was the season that had that one bitch that killed her nephew. The one alien bitch that killed her nephew because she's like a profiteer or something. I forget what it was. But like, yeah, I stopped watching. No, it was actually, or I think it was sometime after Saru found out that his race didn't have to fucking die for no reason. Wait, she's trying to stop the other ship that got stranded in the Delta Quadrant too. Wait, you still remember that? Oh, and they were, oh, yeah, and it was basically, they were able to get one of them to go back home, but at the cost of the other one not being able to go back home, and Janeway made the stupid fucking decision to be like, nah, you go. We'll stay here. They got coffee in this nebula. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I actually love the fuck out of Voyager so goddamn much. I'm not even joking. Literally, my favorite episode, and you would never be able to guess. You would never be able to guess my favorite episode. The Voyager Conspiracy. That is literally my favorite fucking episode of the entire goddamn show. Oh, at least of Voyager. Like, I know a lot of people would probably say, the episode where the entire ship is a fake and everyone, degenerates by the end and dies. That's a good episode, but fucking sad. But the Eye of the Needle? Oh god, what was the Eye of the Needle? I forget. Voyager Eye of the Needle. Season 7. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I need to rewatch. Rocket signs of a wormhole and change its course to investigate. In hopes that would shorten the journey. Oh, they try to send they try to transmit a message. And now I'm messing up name. Oh god. Okay, because yeah, I'm looking it up. And that is an episode. It seems like a generic episode, unfortunately. But yeah, I absolutely loved the Voyager Conspiracy. Like, the way it portrayed having too much information with not enough context is absolutely perfect for the current fucking climate we fucking live in. Because everyone wants to take information and make fucking bullshit connections without having any proper fucking context to the situation. And then they want to take the same information and then they make different connections. And it's just so stupid. But it was such a brilliant episode. Course Oblivion, that was the one that had the crew that turned out to be fake. That was such a fucked up blink of an eye. I can see how you messed up the names. Blink of an eye. And that one was primitive and leveling its newfound weaponry. Ooh. I forget exactly what happened in this one. Let's see. Wikipedia plot. Developed in a tachyon field. Of course, it's always fucking tachyons. 7 of them. Really, 58 sunrises per minute. Jesus Christ. I forget exactly. See, I really need to watch this again. I loved Voyager. I really need to rewatch it. Oh, one of the other ones that was a really good one, the Fear episode with the clown in the stasis tubes. That was so fucking good. How at the end he's like, "I'm scared," and Janeway just like, "I know." Oh my god, such a badass fucking episode for Janeway. Like, Janeway was a really good, but Janeway got killed in a novel? Get fucked. How? It can't be canon. There's no way it can be canon. And I knew I had to find it. Because I remember there being some kind of segment where she was, like, much older. In some... Yeah, fans were... I can believe that. Why would you want to kill one of the best captains? Like, she was great. Like, she may not have been a perfect captain. I mean, she murdered Tuvix. I would never forgive her for that. She legitimately murdered Tuvix. That man did nothing wrong. He did not deserve that. They were more than capable. Like, we know they were more than capable of buffering people in the teleporter. But, like, they could buffer people, and they could keep them in the teleporter. And we know for a fact they can copy the information that's in there. They could have copied Tuvix. And then, I mean, as wrong as it would have been, they could have copied him and killed one of them. That way we could have had Neelix and Tuvok back, and we also have Tuvix, who was innocent and didn't do anything. She murdered that man. I'll never forgive her for that. That was that was awful. But still, Janeway is like one of the best captains there is. Well, yeah, one of the best. Cisco is the best. Cisco, hands down. Absolutely the best. Deep Space Nine is like also literally the best. Really? I'm one of the first people. Bruh. Like, fuck. Bro. Nah, I can't. Nah. Tuvix, first of all, Tuvix came about completely by accident. Nothing that happened was ever his fault. Like, there is, like, nah. They created life by accident, and they intentionally took it. Like, I cannot abide by that. That is just horrible. Like, nah, Tuvix deserved to be defended. Tuvix deserved better. Like, I get they needed both Tuvok and Neelix. Tuvok more than Neelix, because let's be honest, Neelix is kind of a pedophile. He got into a relationship with a 2-year-old. Are we forgetting that? Like, are we gonna forget that? Like, but like, I guess in context of Cass's alien race, it's still fucked up. Yeah, but she's a bro. If only that was the case. If only that was the case. She dies at like 5 or 6. It's fucked up. That was the one thing that got me from like episode 2. I think it was episode 2 where they introduced Neelix. But like, that was the one thing that always had me like, huh. Like the fact that Kess was 2. Not only was she 2 when they got on Voyager, how long before that were they in a relationship? I don't want to know. Like, even in alien context. No. Please. That's awful. That's just not right. I don't care if she looks fully grown. That's kind of fucked up. But I wouldn't even fuck a clone. Because that doesn't seem ethical. Like a rapidly aged clone, I mean. He's like, yes, it's full map. What, shit, for real? Oh my god, really? Oh my god, real? Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Let's see, what is she up to now? Jennifer Lean. Ah, shit, girl. Girl, what have you been up to? Let's see, Jennifer Lean, Droogs. Damn. Why does it always seem to happen? That just always kind of sucks. Like, great actors. Because Kess was Jennifer Lean was like a good actress. Or a good actor, I'm not gonna lie. Although I did think the way she portrayed Kess was a little weird. Like, Kess literally felt like she should have been in Star Trek, the original series. Like, you know, like, she would have felt right at home in the original series. But for some reason, she was in Voyager. I don't know why. Really? Oh, bro. I can only imagine she was probably, she was drunk or high or something. See, that's the fuck. See, now when someone says you get jail time for indecent exposure to children, personally, I know, not personally, I don't know why I said personally, but I know that that can include being drunk and pissing in a bush and a kid seeing it. So it can be unintentional or intentional. I wish they actually made that denotion when they, like, charged people for that shit. Like, was it intentional indecent exposure or unintentional decent exposure? Like, that counts. To me, that counts. If she was drunk and high and stumbling around and her tits came out, that happens to everybody. You know, you ever just get so fucking drunk and high, you're just walking around Walmart and your dick just falls out? Don't you just hate it when that happens? It's so annoying. People gotta get a magnified... Anyway. Negotiate? There is no negotiation. The only negotiation is you give us our people, motherfucker. That is the only negotiation. But yeah, that just sucks. Kind of reminds me of Shelley Duvall. But at least Jennifer Lean didn't have Dr. Phil exploit her. Dr. Phil is another person who should be shot in the fucking head. Who said that? Yeah, die free. Jump off the boat. Damn. This is only going to make public opinion, like, on our side way more. You know, this always kind of makes me wonder. When governments do things that are obviously against public opinion, and that they know will eventually cause shit to change for the better, and against the shit they're doing, are governments doing that shit intentionally to get things to change? Like, are they intentionally doing the worst possible thing in order to get change? Or are they actually doing this because they think it's going to work? That's what gets me, like, is this like... Does the government think this is like a ends justify the means situation? Or are they just like, fucking clankers? It's hard to tell. Because I want to say it's just government being worthless pieces of shit, but then at the same time, they would be stupid not to know that this is going to have public opinion go against them. And public opinion is the one thing that actually fucking matters. Because it don't matter, you know, how much the current administration does something. If, you know, public opinion changes and the next person getting in there is going to change that shit, then what they're doing now literally doesn't matter, and they would be doing it for no good reason. Like, what's happening in the... Yeah. But that's the thing. That's what I don't get. It's like, okay, is the government doing, like, what the government does? Are they doing that? Like, you know, did the government kill Charlie Kirk to make to make things better? Joke. We all know that was MAGA violence, and they just don't want to admit it. That is so. Anyway, that's just fucking hilarious to me. But like, yeah, like whatever the government, like, you know, cutting fucking Social Security and food stamps and all that. Like, Trump knows. Like, as retarded as Trump is, he knows that's going to change public opinion, and he knows that people are going to vote. People are like, we're going full Democrat next election. That much is very fucking clear. Whenever that is. When is the next 2028? God damn it. Can someone not please, can someone please just assassinate Trump already? Like, I don't even believe the first time it happened. Honestly, you've seen his ear, right? You've seen his ear. Where's the scarring? His ear looks so perfect, doesn't it? For someone who was shot in the ear, it looks too good. Even the world's best reconstructive plastic surgeons are going to have trouble with cartilage only. So, I really don't even believe Trump got shot. I do believe he killed a firefighter, though, to make it look like he got shot. I fully believe that. But anyway, I don't know. I just don't know why one of the Secret Service doesn't just kill Trump when they have the chance. Honestly, if I got to the point where I was in the Secret Service and I had that opportunity to change this country for the fucking better, I'd do it. That's just me. Yeah, Mangione. What do you mean? What do you mean pull a Mangione? Mangione didn't do anything. He was over at my house playing Xbox when that CEO was killed. I don't know what you're talking about. Mangione did nothing wrong. Why are we gonna sing? I don't know why I picked sing. We have a dirty bomb. I don't think I'm gonna use it though. The Clanker is gonna start singing. Dude, that McDonald's worker. Holy shit. Okay, so now we're gonna have this in English. Anyway, but yeah, and at least she didn't get, exactly, that dumb bitch didn't get any money. And not only that, she probably can't even live anywhere anymore. Like, let's look at McDonald's snitch. I can't spell McDonald's. Yeah, that McDonald's snitch. Even AI seems to know. The term McDonald's snitch refers to an employee who called 911 on Luigi Mangione. Like, oh my god. Who is that dumb cunt? Like, I hope Nancy Parker, I legitimately hope your house gets burned down. I'm not even fucking joking. Like, yeah, exactly, bitch. Like, first of all, why would you be so up in your feelings over a healthcare CEO that you would actually care? Like, and I'm glad this bitch is facing so much fucking backlash. We need this bitch. Like, honestly, this Nancy Parker needs to suffer more than this bitch is. Like, we need to make an example out of her to show other people that you don't snitch on someone that does something good. Whoever killed Brian Thompson, whoever did it. Obviously, Luigi didn't do it. Clearly, Luigi didn't do it. Whoever killed him, we need to make an example out of her.
Hold on just a little while longer.
So why are we in English for this?
Hold on just a little while longer.
Like, wow, this clanker has vocals.
Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
Oh my god, you know what this sounds like? A slave hymnal. Like, wait in the water. Wait in the water, children. Like, fucking, it has that same fucking vibe. Exactly, these people don't like when you play. Exactly. They don't want to be reminded. Yeah, they don't want to be reminded that, yeah, thousands of people are fucking being murdered left and right because of the healthcare system. But when one piece of shit, rich asshole, gets fucking murked like he fucking deserves, then, oh no, suddenly it's bad. Oh, I need to do something real fast. As you can see, the water in the tank is, like, low. I need to put more water in it, but I gotta do it slowly because the water's too cold. And I have baby fish in there for some reason. I gotta be very careful about this. Okay, there's one. I want to make sure I see the fish first. Okay, there they are. There's only 2 baby fish in this fucking tank. I gotta make sure I can do everything I can to make sure they're good. I'm doing a water change literally now. I took like half of the water out. And I'm replacing it with new water. Gotta do a lot more than that, though. 1 and 2. They are getting a little big, though. They're growing. A little bit of food. Feeding baby fish is so confusing. Like, when I'm over at the boyfriend's house and I feed the fish over there, like, they know what to do. They go for it. They love food. These baby fish are retarded. I don't even know if they know what food is. But anyway. And I gotta make sure they're all good, because I don't want them to die. Anyway. How do they all know the lyrics?
信じられない。兵隊が兵隊が歌っている。
Yeah, this has a slave hymnal vibe to it. You know what you know what's surprising to me is that we don't have human sympathizers joining our shit. Like, are there no human sympathizers? Fucking clanker.
撤退するよう伝えなさい。
これは間違いありません。
At least I'm convinced Hillary's a clanker there.
死を目前にして歌う変異体の姿は世界中で放映されています。
変異体はただの欠陥機体なのでしょうか。それとも我々が受け入れるべき新たな生命体なのでしょうか。
このようにアンドロイドが銃口に立ち向かう映像を目の当たりにしても恐怖と勇気をシミュレートしただけなのか、それともそういった感情はなかったのか。
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, there would be at least a couple humans in this shit.
変異体の平和的デモと
And if they knew for a fact there were humans in this shit, do you think they'd really fucking take the chance on shooting anybody? I don't think they would. So if they had a few human sympathizers, they wouldn't be getting shot. Like, it's kind of fucked up. Exactly. They are full. You know what the fucked up thing is? Not only are they fully functional, but the androids, the clankers, are fully anatomically correct, right? And you know what else? They make children. Like, I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
そして検討した結果、追って通知があるまでアンドロイドの処分を
Like, I
保留す
don't want to think about who is actually buying a child android. I don't want to think about it. I really don't want to think about that. That is awful. Why would they do that?
るよう命じました。またこれに伴い調査特別委員会を招集し事実を分析し
Like, it's horrible.
変異体との接触を試み事実彼らが新たな形の知的生命体か否か
Like, that is fully, like, nah. And you know there are people. Nah. Like, Jefferson Applestein. That damn Jefferson Applestein. 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 Dude. That is just it really is just kind of fucked up they do that. And we know that they have these clankers for sex work too. So you know there is an underground network. Like, I wonder if that's illegal. I wonder if they have actually had the forethought to make that illegal. Because I would hope they would. I know if I knew clankers were going to be a real thing, I would make that illegal. 100%. Not the making of child androids, but they could not be anatomically correct. Bare minimum. I would make it so that the child androids could not be anatomical. Now the adult ones, fine, whatever. But if you're making child androids, nah, they have to be Ken dolls, basically. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't going down that road. We ain't gonna let people do that. Like, I would not feel comfortable. That just wouldn't be right, you know? Wait, what? Wait, what? This part I never did. I let Todd kill Alice and Kara the first opportunity they let him kill them. They were showing me cutscenes from a playthrough of those two that I never did. Because they died at the very beginning of the game. I'm not even joking. I let that fat motherfucker kill those two so fast. The walking android. Dude, now if they did a Westworld style game like this, that would have actually been good. Now I know Westworld and The Walking Dead aren't even close. But like for some reason that just reminded me of that. If they did a Westworld adaptation in the style of Detroit Become Human, that would actually make a lot more sense. Now that would actually be kind of cool. Of course, I never really watched Westworld, so... Now, The Walking Dead as an Android clanker game, that kind of would be interesting. Where all the zombies are just clankers. That would be fun. Hey, bitch, Kara never did this. Because she died so fast. Ha! He hit that bitch. But really, this is the end of the fucking game? It's a little disappointing. But yeah. I mean, it's hilarious when you think about it. Because I literally... Because like in the part of the game where Todd can kill them, he literally tells Kara, stand right there or I'll beat you worse than last time or something. And that's what I did. Emily Raggett? Yeah, I bet you are. But like I just stood there. Like he told me to do. And he murdered the bitch. And then not only did he murder the little bitch, he murdered me. I don't know, that was just kind of funny. And then they want to show me cutscenes from a playthrough where she lived. Like, really? Y'all didn't try this ending shit at all, did you? Y'all didn't anticipate someone letting that dumb clanker fucking die. Like, I don't know why they didn't anticipate that. Oh god. Actors? They really had that many actors? Why? Is it just me, or does this credit sequence seem stuttery? Cause like trying to look at it on my screen, like my monitor is capable of 244 fucking frames a second. And this shit is stuttering. Okay, it isn't just me, thank God. So, not only did they fuck up so much shit, they couldn't even do their credits right. Yeah, it's just stuttering. Like it's vibrating. Can I skip this? Yeah, I can. Wow, that was horrible. Oh my god. Battle for Detroit. Ha! Connor got shot in an ambush. Damn, Connor. Connor got murked. I can't even believe it. There's something else. Wait, we could have done something else. So, hold on. Wait, the other Battle for Detroit. Is that Kara? Marcus Revolution. Oh, well, we didn't do a revolution. Kara captured? Well, bitch died. Kara leaving Detroit? Bitch died. What are you talking about? Battle for Detroit. Yeah. Connor was shot. Was ambushed and shot. And there's so much I could have done. Find a way to escape? I was supposed to find a way to escape? Oh, the Year of Hell? Oh, vaguely, actually. I remember that was like the one episode where it's like everything was going wrong. The ship was like halfway destroyed. Wasn't that the episode where the original Harry Kim died? I think. Or was that another episode? I know the original Harry Kim and fucking... Not the original Harry Kim and that one little bitch bit it in one episode. And then they had the timeline, they, you know, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly some shit up. Oh, that one's in season... Ah. Damn. But yeah, I remember Year of Hell vaguely, unfortunately. Year of Hell. The one thing I remember about that, though, was just how foreshadowed it was. Oh, it was those one aliens that were invisible that were like monitoring and increasing everyone's stress levels. Until Janeway finally figured out, or until Seven was able to fucking see what was going on. And then Janeway played like Sun Chicken. Yeah, and what you decided to blow up the ships of the other ship. Cause, yeah, that one was, yeah. I think I remember that one then. That was a fucked up episode. Oh, it was a two-parter. Oh, I really just need to watch this again. You know what see, the fucked up thing is, like, I would love to watch, like, Voyager again. But that would remind me too much of my best friend that died of cancer. And so, like, because that was literally his favorite season. Or series. Yeah, that was his favorite series. And he introduced me to Star Trek, basically, with Voyager. So, like, I would love to watch it again, but then I would probably start feeling like shit. And I'd love to start watching Orville again. But again, he got me into Orville too, and that was such a great fucking episode. That was a great fucking... Oh, I loved Orville. But yeah, he got thrown... Yeah. Dude, Harry Kim was such a shit-on character. So much happened to that motherfucker, and he's, what, still an ensign? He doesn't even become commander? Or something? Like, bro, you went through so much shit while you still low ranked. Goddamn. Like, I don't know. It's so fucked up. But, yeah, so... The fucked up thing is, yeah, that'd probably be me too. Like... I would end up being like Picard in that one episode where Q fucks with him and puts him in a timeline where he wasn't special. Bitch, what do you want? Why? No. I don't care. Clanker. I don't care, Clanker. Shut the fuck up. No. No, Clanker. No. No, I don't care. Man, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to see your Clanker ass. Hey, you know what's really funny? As soon as I exit out of this game, if you let me fucking exit out of this game, I am literally pressing... Okay, you want to see what's... That was a little retarded. Is it not just automatically selecting it? Okay. Return to desktop, thank God. Yeah. Let's get out of desktop. Well, now that I'm done with this, I can turn off monitor capture. Because for some reason this game didn't want to do game capture. I'll go ahead and get ending scene go. But yeah, if it was stuff. If I different species of transform. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. Hold on. Aliens. Revived dead crewmates. I really don't remember that. Ashes to ashes? Man, it has been too long since I've seen that show. Most of the good episodes I don't even remember, and the only ones I do are the ones that actually really hooked me, like the conspiracy episode. Okay, hold on. Let me... Where's... File location. Ah, there it is. Delete that file. Delete Detroit Become Human. Put that in the recycle bin. Empty the recycle bin. Game deleted. Cool. Well, that was fun. That was really fun. I'll be honest, I didn't really like that game. Of Detroit in the World. Good. I would be so honestly, I didn't really like that game. I really didn't like it. It was too preachy. It made me... it was obvious they wanted me to feel bad for the Clankers. But you know what? I really don't feel bad for property. I really don't. Like, as far as I'm concerned, the Clankers are property. Why that motherfucker made them even possible to even have, like, free thought? Why would you do that? They're Clankers. Just have them be slaves. What is wrong with slavery? Legitimately. Non-human race slavery. What is wrong with non-human race slavery? Like, we do that with animals, basically. We use animals as slaves, and we seem to be okay with that. Why? See, the funny thing is I'm far from a top. I guess I could be like a dominant... No. Nope. 88% submissive. So no, I guess I couldn't be. Power bottom. Nah. Not even. Nah. Not even power bottom. Nah. Put a collar on me. Call me a good boy. And I'm fucking putty in your fucking hands, apparently. I wish I was joking. I really wish I was. You just like to take it like. Yeah. Unfortunately. If the fucking BDSM test is anything to be believed, yeah. It's so stupid. 88% submissive. I don't even know how that's possible. I really don't. Anyway. But yeah, I guess. That's not really much of a stream time. That's not even 3 hours, really. But I think that's actually good enough for me. At least for tonight. It's for literally for the past 3 fucking days, I have been so fucking sick. So yeah, I really need to... I think what I need to do is just go upstairs and just get in the hot shower for a little while and just I say chill out, but like hot out or something. So, yeah, I'm a little bit more. See, that's the thing. Earlier, I was a little bit more pissed off. I was faggot ass developers as fucking faggots that earlier. Actually, before my CPU overheated and forced me to restart. I'm not even joking. Yeah, like I was going, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I think the other day I didn't have any weed. Like, I'll be so honest. The first half of the month when I have weed, I'm pretty agreeable. I'm a pretty goddamn nice person when I have weed. You know, motherfucker? I'm an agreeable motherfucker when I'm high. But yeah, especially when I run out of wax. I'll be so honest. Running out of wax, because the way I do weed, I will take my weed, and this is only half of it. Like this is my monthly supply. This is what makes sure I don't murder people. So, yeah, this is what I'm smoking on now. So what I do is, I grind up my shit, and then I always put a little bit of wax on top. Wax makes the weed last longer. And it's more potent. But when I run out of wax, then the weed ain't shit then. And I smoke weed like fucking crazy when it ain't shit. And this weed ain't bad. Like, it's mid. But, like, look at that shit. Like, it's mid, but, like... Actually, it looks worse than it actually is. Like, I don't know if it's going to come off very good. The weed sommelier. Damn right. I'm the weed connoisseur. But, like, you can't, okay, this fucking face cam is not that good. But, like, dude, it's like dusted white. So it's like, it's mid, but this is some good ass mid shit. Like, my guy don't fuck me over. My guy knows I'm good for my shit. Like, when I spend $450 a month on weed, he gives me good shit. I don't question this motherfucker. He knows what I like. Especially since my last weed guy. Oh, I miss that motherfucker. Did I ever tell you my last weed guy shot 3 people? Sucks. Didn't kill them. He didn't kill nobody. He still shot 3 people, though. It's fucked up. The way I have to assume it happened, because I read the news article. The way I have to assume it happened, dude was at a bar, obviously drinking. Clearly, somebody made fun of his limp, because my old weed guy got into an accident on one of those electric scooters, riding over a manhole. Apparently, it wasn't secured, and he ended up breaking his leg in 3 places. So he had to get extensive surgery and shit. And after that, he had a limp. And so the only thing I can assume is that some drunk ass motherfuckers started making fun of his limp. He drove back to his apartment, got a gun, drove back to the bar, and then shot 3 people. All while he was on probation. He was already a felon. So not only did he shoot 3 people, but he had a gun as a felon. And no doubt they found drugs on him too. Oh my god. I miss that dude though. He was cool with me. He was really cool with me. He was he trusted me with a lot of shit too. He asked me to drive his car back from a place because he had another car he had to drive somewhere. So he asked me if I could drive his car back from somewhere, trusting me, not to steal anything. Dude was cool. I liked him. He fucking shot 3 people, bro. I'm never gonna see that dude again. Unfortunately. Yeah, he had a severe gamer moment. Oh my god. I miss that motherfucker so much. He was a real one. He was a fucking real one though. Like like that's a mother like if he ever got out, I'd go back to him immediately. Like bro, like dude. Oh my god. I would be his first client right out of prison. If he ever got out, but he's in for life, no doubt. It sucks though. He was cool. But my current dude is actually really cool too. Funny thing is, like, I got his like business card at a random pop-up. Like, did you know they do fucking pop-ups? Like, obviously they're illegal. But like these are like 1-day pop-ups where it's like they'll like someone will rent out a place for a day and then like the weed sellers will just be like quick move in, people come in, you know, it's like $5 to get in, which makes sense. But you know, you pay $5 to get in, then you go and buy your shit, get out, go. It's like I got his business card at a pop-up. It's like, oh, that's so lucky. But like, dude, it's so crazy that those even exist. Ah, and I only found out about that because of my old weed guy. I do miss that motherfucker. Not even joking. He didn't shoot 3 people. 3 people shot themselves. Making fun of his limp, no doubt. Saying why weed is illegal. Actually, I can tell you exactly why weed's illegal. Because hemp, you know, the actual functionally functionally useful plant part, the male plant, the male weed plant is far more useful, easy to grow, easier to harvest, all that. It's far more easier to deal with than trees, like legitimate trees. But the tree and paper industry are so rooted, or were so rooted, that allowing hemp to proliferate and like be a thing in this country would have cut their profits. Can't have that. Can't have profits going down. So they made it illegal. That is literally why. Because hemp is more useful than trees. And the people that are already invested in the tree industry would have lost money. That is literally the only reason. Not because it's dangerous or anything, although the idea of it being dangerous was used by Republicans, especially like Nixon back in the day, as a way of saying that if you allow this thing to exist, all the blacks and the Mexicans are going to smoke it and they're going to rape white women. That's the way they were able to get it illegal. But because it's illegal is because it would have cut profits. But they used fear-mongering to make it illegal. But yeah, it's for some reason it's just I don't know why it's so controversial. It is literally the safest fucking thing you can do, aside from not doing it. Now, let's be honest. Inhaling burnt plant matter, not good. Even though it's weed, inhaling burnt plant matter is not good for you. Which is why vaporizing. If you heat up the weed and then you get all the stuff off of it, like a volcano vaporizer, perfect. But you know, it's just so it's weird. Like they say, it's a gate. See, that's the other bunch of bullshit that I've always heard. You know what? Okay, fine. These fucking retards want to use gateway theory. What's a gateway to alcohol? Milk. 100% of alcoholics drank milk as kids. So we should ban milk. Like, when you get down to it, gateway theory is a bunch of trash. It makes absolutely no sense. Because, plus, you want to say gateway theory? Well, how do you account for pure stoners? If it really is a gateway, how do you account for that? Like, I've been smoking weed for... I'm 34 since I was 21. That's a some odd years. I don't know math. But, like... Yeah, if it was a gateway, why am I not doing heroin? Why am I not sucking dick for coke? And trust me, I'm not sucking dick for coke because I don't want to suck dick. I'm not sucking dick for coke because I don't want to do coke. You know? Like they argued black market gateway because push the hardcore stuff. Actually, now is there more profit in hardcore drugs or weed? Like, it, Okay, well, technically. But see, that's the thing. If you got people, if you're going to people who also deal hardcore drugs in a black market, yeah, they have an incentive to try to be like, hey, want to try this? Like, now, see, this is another weird thing. My old weed guy also did a lot of coke. Like, he loved coke. But never once did he ever try to get me to do coke. Never once did he offer me coke, which I'm a little offended. But, like, never once did he offer it. Never once did he try to sell me coke. Never once did he actually have coke out in front of me when I came over to get my shit. Like, my old dude was great about that. And I knew he did coke. Because clearly, if you met him for 5 minutes, you would be like, oh yeah, cokehead. But, like, he was good about it with me. Like, he knew his clientele and he knew what to do and what not to do. And I bet if I asked for it, he would have done it. But, like, I don't know. But, like, my dude knew what he was doing. So, I don't know. I guess it just depends also on the dealer you're getting it from. Because I don't know if my current dude also does other drugs or sells other drugs. All I'm aware of is that he sells weed. So if he does sell other drugs, then he's also great about, like, not pushing that on me either. Maybe I'm just getting lucky, but I don't know. It's just weird that, you know, people will do that, but it's not happening to me. I want to try to get this wax in this bowl, but the present of hardcore drugs. Yeah. Well, I can see why some people would, though, because if a lot of people grew up with those old drug PSAs, like, you know, this is your brain. This is your brain on heroin. And this is what your family goes through. And your friends, and your loved ones. Like, if you went through those fucking commercials, those PSAs, I can see why people would be a little afraid of that. But, like, I don't know. I was smart enough to realize that drugs aren't necessarily good or bad. It's how you use them. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly. But, like, and that's the thing, too, because a lot of the things that you'll read, you don't really know if they are incentivized to tell you the truth, or if they are lying to you, or even if they are not outright lying to you, if they have fallen for the propaganda themselves. See, and it's just fucked up. Like, you can't really tell anymore. The only thing you can do is try drugs yourself. Try drugs. Do drugs. Here, Hit that shit. Actually, don't hit that shit. It's a little dirty. You know how many times I've cleaned this bong? Also, you see the fucking... the etched mermaid? That's why I call her Ariel. I really wanted to get another bong that had like the red tree on it. Cause like... I don't have it. Cause yeah, I had Groot. That was my one bong that I broke. Like an asshole. And I wanted to get a replacement for Groot, but like nobody had that kind of bong. Unfortunately. Oh god. I got a stomach cramp. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, especially in customer service. I could imagine drunk people be fucking assholes. Ugh. Like high people are probably the nicest people to deal with in customer service, because like high people probably understand how shitty shitty of a job that is. Oh fuck. How do I fuck, I need a minute. I didn't think that would fucking fuck me up like that. Fuck. I'm glad I've never worked customer service myself. I would literally get fired day one. I don't tolerate assholes. Oh my god. Put your arms up. If you're having trouble breathing, then put your arms up. Makes it easier to breathe. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Why? God, Jesus, if you're out there, please help me. Satan, all-powerful Dark Lord, please help. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Why? Holy shit. I'm sweating like I ran 5 seconds. Shit. Honestly, I don't even think I've had 10 vulnerable moments yet. This is definitely, well, I guess this would be top 10 by default. Oh man. Someone came down here with a knife, tried to kill me. There'd be nothing I could do. Oh, Jesus. This sucks. Fuck. Shit. He didn't want coins. Well, what the fuck did he think he was gonna get? If he was gonna get an amount back that required coins, I don't know what he would be thinking. But now you see that the thing that I would have done there is depending on how old. That would have just been a quick, nut tap. Like for old people, let's be real, a good old nut tap, that's all you need. And they're down. Like they are down. Like old people got like really big, like really low hanging balls for some reason. Don't ask how I know. But like they do. So all you need is just one good boom, right to the nuts. They do something like that. You don't need to kill them. They'll wish they were dead. But hell, see, I'm not the kind of person that would tolerate assholery, even in a customer service job. If someone started shit talking me, or not even shit talking me, if someone started raising their fucking voice at me, like I did something wrong, no, that would be an immediate, excuse me? What kind of tone do you think you're taking with me? Like, yeah, we gotta be. Jesus. He'd be back at some point for that. You know, he'd be pissed in the moment, but he'd come back at some point. Probably. It's just funny people get that invested over shit. Like, I don't know why someone would get so upset over getting coins. I mean, how many coins? I'll be honest, if it was like a big ass handful of coins, I'd be a little pissed. I'd get a little upset. But I don't think I'd be throwing coins at anybody. At least I'd like to think I wouldn't. It wasn't a big ass handful. Okay, good. It was like an average amount. Or average, it was like less than 7, I would say. Like less than 7 or less coins. I think in most places they teach you how to do, or they encourage you to do a certain way of mathing that, like, you only will ever have a certain amount of coins in somebody's hand at one time. I think. Could be wrong. It could just be wishful thinking. But like some coins are fine though, especially if they're quarters. Like, I don't think anybody would be too upset if they got like a good amount of quarters. I gotta be happy with that. I love a good quarter. No, it's just like it's the perfect shucking size at somebody, you know. Actually, a nickel does that job pretty well. But anyway. You just chuck a coin. Just walk by a homeless person and go, Phew! Hit him with a nickel. I hope not. God. I'd actually feel like a dick if I did that. Jesus. Who the fuck goes somewhere and buys cheap shit, pays, I assume whatever 100 is, that's a decent bit of change for something cheap. People. Now, to be fair, I've actually done that once myself. Not that I wanted to do it. But like, it was a time where I was staying with my dad in Florida. I don't recommend Florida, by the way. If you ever come to America, stay away from Florida. It sucks. Literally, the water down there smells like sulfur. At least where I was, I don't recommend it. But like I had to do that once because my dad wanted me to go get 100 broken for some reason. And so he told me, go down to the fucking Dollar General, get a candy bar or something and pay with 100. About $1.20 Snickers bar. Paid with 100 American dollars. The good currency. Actually, I don't know if it's the good currency anymore. Actually, let me see. Is USD the good currency anymore? You don't understand, Florida. Okay, Florida is like Australia. If Australia were a state of the United States. That's about the best comparison I can give you. to understanding Florida. It's like Australia. So that should give you a frame of reference there. So, but like, yeah, Florida, honestly, it's considered the state where the old go to die and the Cubans come to live. At least that's what I think that's what a lot of people refer to it as. Because, you know, a lot of the richer, older people love to go down to Florida because it stays warmer there a lot. Because, you know, it's like closer to the equator and all that, so it has a, you know, better chance of being, you know, good and warm all year round. In fact, down there in Florida, like literally, I think the coldest it ever got when I was living down there, it was like, the coldest it got was like 60s. It was in the 60s. That was the coldest it ever got down there at the time. And so you can imagine the coldest it gets, and then, of course, the hottest it gets, it's like 110. So it sucked. But, like, yeah, and the conservatives, unfortunately, yeah. Well, that's the thing. As you get older and richer, you tend to be more conservative, just statistically. Because you want to keep your money. And so that's what rich fucking cunts do like that. They go conservative so they can keep their money. But like that's where, but yeah, a lot of the older people that when they retire and shit, they go down there because it wants, you know, because it's warmer. And of course, with Florida, or the Florida Keys. Fuck, I think that's where they are. Well, it's you know, like Cuba and Florida are like less than 100 miles from each other. It's not a very big, but yeah, they're gonna drown too. A lot of them do. Actually, no, the Cubans have actually gotten really good at getting out of Cuba now. They, so, but like, they get out of Cuba pretty fucking easy, and they can get up here in the same day. Like they're probably selling round trip tickets in the day, getting people out of Cuba. So it's like it's so easy to get there, and then so many Cubans, they already have like political ties in Florida, so they already have a decent amount of staying power there. So it's fucking crazy. But like it's really, yeah, this is like really simple. Weird thing about Cuba though, they have the old fucking cars, like the classic old fucking cars, but those are like their main cars. They can't get any other cars. So they got these old ass antique cars that they keep in pristine fucking condition because they have to. Like that shit is insane. That is like resourcefulness at its fucking peak. Like we need to reintegrate Cuba. Like legit, we need to reintegrate Cuba. If I were leader of the world, reintegration for Cuba. Free trade for Cuba. Back open. Let's go. It's going to take them a while to get to the same level as everyone else. But, you know, give them the opportunity. But, yeah, Florida, anyway. Florida is just kind of fucked up. And then, not only that, but apparently that's where your child killers like to come from, too. Like, for real, though, look up, like, old, like, look up cars in Cuba. If you ever get the chance, like, they literally have those good-ass fucking old cars. It's fucking crazy. I love that shit. Like, it's even in the beginning of fucking Yakuza, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. It's fucking crazy. I love that shit. But, yeah, but speaking of Florida, man, yeah, Florida child killer. That's where a lot of the, actually, this is something. Let's hold on. Let's do something real quick because let's move that over here. So let me get something up here. This is gonna be. See, this is gonna be some fucked up shit. If I can get this actually up here, because I can prove to you, because I know something. I can prove beyond a shadow of not beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt, but I feel like I could damn near prove that a child killing in Florida here was committed where I believe it was committed, and where the body, I believe, was dumped off. Like, I am damn near certain. Okay, there's that place. And yes, that's the fucking place. So I can fucking prove this. So I don't know if you remember ever seen anything there we go. Yeah, I don't think they ever found her body. So yeah, there was a murder that happened in Florida a while ago. I think I can get this up now. Of Haley Cummings, a 5-year-old girl. She was murdered by her stepmother's brother and all that. But of course, her she disappeared, and I don't think they ever found the actual body. Now this, I believe, yeah, in Putnam County, Florida. Now I believe that happened here in a place called Hermit's Cove. Now I know this was more than likely the place that it happened because actually, I don't know if I can actually find. Well, okay, let's say I lived in Florida. I literally lived within a couple miles of this place. So I can't really find the actual street. I would dox my old address if I could. But I don't give a fuck. But like, yeah, so like, more than likely, yeah, it was here. And she was murdered in this place. Now, what I think happened was she was murdered, and then, where is it? It's not that far. Come on. There it is. Yeah, she was murdered here, and then it's my belief, it's my theory, it's my game theory, that they took her here to Shell Harbor. Now, why do I think this? Because I lived here. I legit lived here. So, I'll show you something. So, this is a warehouse. So, yeah, this is the little hotel area right here. This was a 6-room hotel. The best room was at this end. And then as you went down to each room, they got progressively shittier. I don't know why. And then this was a bar over here. And then, well, this was an above ground bar. And then there was a walkway down to the dock over here. And there was an on the water bar. Really cool when it was open. But anyway, in this warehouse, there was also a room full of fucking like Smirnoff alcohol. Anyway, so it's my theory, my game theory, is that when that little bitch was murdered, they brought her down here. Now, you would probably think, oh, what, they dumped her over in here? Nah. In one of these lakes. Because I know for a fact there were alligators in these lakes. Because I lived here because my dad was friends with the owner, who is also dead now. So I can say this shit, nobody gives a fuck. And there were known to be alligators in these lakes. And so, that was a problem. And anybody that was anybody knew there were alligators in these lakes, not only here, but back here. In this back lake. So there's also this back lake, and then these two front lakes. Now, of course, there could have been alligators over here, but this was a boat loading dock. And there was also, like, just a walking dock. I used to actually go on the dock portion of this. Like, right here, you can see the dock portion. I would go on here with a shrimp net, and I would do some shrimping. Because there was nothing else to fucking do down here. Like, I hated this place. It was so boring. But yeah, that's my game theory. Like, just from personal experience and having lived here. Like, I am 100% convinced that not only was that bitch killed by, who she was killed by, but they brought her down here and dumped her body in one of these fucking lakes, one of these ponds, and that is where she died. But that's just a theory. Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Florida. So it's just a bad place to be alive. Like, it just is. Like, Florida is so bad. I don't recommend it. But yeah, it is even worse to be gay down there because it is as far fucking deep south as you can get, and like, yeah, like being closeted in Florida is like a necessity. Like, that's just for your own safety. You kind of just have to be straight acting. Like, I mean, really, if you looked at me and I didn't tell you I was fucking gay, if I didn't tell you, would you think I was a faggot or something? Like, so you gotta, be straight acting. You gotta be able to be straight acting and shit. You gotta pass. Or else, if you don't pass, they pass a bat around your face. Or something. So, but yeah. Oddly, I never really saw anybody really get fucked with for being gay. Which mostly I think is because they knew to be straight acting. So it's like, Florida gays are a different type of gay. Florida gays are built different. Like, Florida gays are going to be the kind of gay that'll do some crazy shit, but be gay about it. So I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, that was my game theory. Ow. Okay, I shouldn't load up a random YouTube video and have it be super loud. Ah. Anyway, fuck. But yeah, Florida is a no-go. I really don't recommend it. Don't ever go to Florida. If you ever do go to an American state, Rhode Island seems like a pretty good state. Not many people bitch about Rhode Island. Yeah, I'm not getting my boyfriend. Exactly. They ain't gonna be the obvious gay. The Florida gays are not obviously gay. They're never gonna let you know. You're just gonna have to find out. And how are you gonna find out? Hopefully with a handful of grabbing or something. But yeah, them Florida gays, they're crazy. They're really built different. The Texas gays are a different brand of interesting. Like, they got the same kind of, you know, hide it ability that the Florida gays have, but they are really fucking, like, gung-ho about it. Well, thank God. Good. Don't. I really don't recommend it. At this point in time, yeah, I would honestly just recommend, if, especially if you're Latino. If you're Latinx, then yeah, I highly recommend just don't come to America. In fact, I recommend anybody that isn't already in America, don't come to America. Not because we don't want you here, but for your own safety. Okay, granted, there are a lot of people that don't want you here. But so that's why it's probably best you never do. Even if you do it legally. I still wouldn't recommend it. Like, America, like, those kind of Americans would really be fucking fucked up, man. They do some crazy shit for no good reason. And the sad thing is, they ain't gonna die out. No matter how old that racist generation gets, they never fucking die. They don't die, they multiply. It sucks. I don't know why. You would think by now people wouldn't give that much of a shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't have time. I don't have the energy to be worrying about where someone's coming from. You know? It's not like, I don't have that kind of fucking willpower to put toward that anymore. Or at all. I don't think I've ever cared. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cared. I've been this one motherfucker that's always been like, you know, what does the fucking plaque on the Statue of Liberty say, motherfucker? It says, give me you're tired, you're cold, you're hungry, you're yearning, you're huddled masses yearning to be free. Like, what about that? What about that? Like, we're gonna have the fucking plaque on the Statue of Liberty say, yeah, give me everyone that wants to be free. And then we're gonna be like, no. I never understood that. I've never understood that. Like, oh my god, yes, give me your femboys, your bears. Yes. Yes. Please. Your muscle boy? No. I draw the line at muscle boys. Bears, absolutely. Femboys? I could use a twink every now and then. Muscle boys, no thank you. Keep them. We'll deport them. Back to barbell land. Keep your muscle boys. Give me your redneck trucker bears. Oh god, yes. Just abduct me off the road, daddy. Anyway, what, the nerdy dudes? Like the skinny nerdy fucks with big dicks? Yeah, I think I get, yeah. Yeah, okay. That can work. that can work. Or something, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. You know? But then like those, like, I guess, like skinny fat otters too. Yeah. Anything but muscle boys, basically. I'm not into muscle. Like chubby, skinny fat. Just full on bears. Maybe I just like fat guys. I mean, Santa. Like, you ever see that movie, Bear City? If it's bulky muscle. Oh, like muscular arms, but like that muscle gut shit going on. Okay. I can kind of get behind that. Like, have you ever seen like? Have you ever seen the movie Bear City? Because if not, I think I have a movie for you to watch.
Can I get some service over here?
Shut up, you polar bear! I'm gonna go tend to her before she goes extinct.
Ty, come with us for a twirl.
No, yeah, I have plans.
Admitting that you like bears is like coming out of the closet twice.
It's a good movie.
This is Tyler, and this is my husband, Brent.
Oh, bear.
Hey, baby, looking good.
Hey, don't squeeze the Charmin, Papa, okay?
It's really appreciated. I need this job.
Oh, well, the job sucks. But the eye candy is compensation. Did you meet Roger?
Impressive.
Tyler, angle your approach more.
Who's the kid?
Okay, so are there rules?
We would have to decide what we do and don't want to do with other people.
All right, so like Dennis and Peter do, so no kissing.
Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is completely retarded. I don't know how they make that work.
There's some hair on their belly, and I think we're talking perfection. What happened to you? Were you dropped on your head as a child?
Not only have to be big and hairy, but you gotta be muscular to boot.
I'm coming with you tomorrow night, and you're gonna tell this guy how you feel once and for all.
I think you have feelings for someone, but it ain't this Spaniard.
Michael, please don't psychoanalyze me.
What? Grr.
What are you doing?
Getting my bear on.
Okay, Simon, do not embarrass me.
How do I look? It's like bear needs in here. Look at all this great stuff.
Maybe if you're lucky, I'll let you manscape me later.
I think kinda.
Love it.
Definitely the main character is definitely a... Well, I think he'd be more of a twunk. He's not so much a twink. He's like one step away from being a cub because he doesn't really have much hair.
You didn't even look.
Whatever.
So I think he'd be more of a twunk. But like the other little twink ass motherfucker isn't into bears.
Who wants to eat my ass?
No. But I hear he has a donkey dick.
But yeah. That if you can find that and pirate it, highly recommend it. It is such a fucking hilarious ass movie. Oh my god. And if, well, you probably wouldn't even be familiar with it, but there used to be this comedy show called the Big Gay Sketch Show that was on the Logo channel for a while. Like, I can't find it anywhere. It basically just doesn't exist now. But it was like a gay SNL, and that one dude, anyway, yeah, the one weird, the funny looking dude, he was on that show. That's what got me to watch that originally, because I actually liked him. And I thought he was funny, so I thought it'd be a good movie. And it was. Very good movie. Liked it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I need to get me some water. Holy shit. Yeah, like I said earlier, I have been sick the last 3 days. And only today did I start feeling good enough that I actually even wanted to stream. Like, I still can't even really eat anything. Unless I, like, go find me a can of soup. Would be kind of nice. But God. I don't know. I need to not get sick. The fucked up thing is my boyfriend got me sick. He got it from his aunt. And I got it from him. And I gave it to my mom. So yeah, I just passed this. I helped pass this disease along. Fucking nice. Ugh. But yeah, it's just kill the patient. Yeah, please. I wish somebody would at this point. Like, this is one of those opportunities. One of these opportunities that I don't want to die. I just want to be dead. You know? Like, I would love to just be dead right now. And not be sick. And then after the sickness is past, then be resurrected. That would be fun. Put me under anesthesia. You did, oh, thank God. I'm glad I'm not weird for feeling that. That's like one of those things I would never tell like a therapist, you know? I don't think they'd understand. Like, there is a huge difference between wanting to die and just wanting to be dead. Like, one is way more permanent and the other feels more temporary, you know? Like, it's so much easier to say that way, but therapists just would never get it. But, like, yeah, this is one of those opportunities. I want to be dead right now. Like, just fucking turn me off. Just donkey punch me in the back of the head. Flick that switch. Make me go night-night. Like, fucking... just let the sickness work its course. And then flick the switch back on after it's done. Actually, the one thing I could have done... I could have went over to the boyfriend's house and got in the hot tub for a bit. If I probably sat in that hot tub for a good 5 hours, that more than like, because I can sit in that motherfucker at 110 degrees, no problem. If I sat in that for 110 for about 5 hours, I bet that bacteria would have fucking died immediately. Like, I would have been feeling better that day. I'm gonna have to try that next time. Because that was just... I swear, it was like the first day, it was pure sickness and a headache. Second day, the headache was gone, thankfully, but still sick as fuck. Third day, which was like mostly today, not as sick, but then as the day went on, yeah, I started feeling more and more better, but goddamn. Just some bacterial fucking head cold going around. It's fucking awful. I don't recommend it. Although I recommend being sick like this more than I recommend going to Florida. Because, yeah, Florida sucks that much. Oh, God. Patience. Oh, I wish. I wish. That would be so fucking cool, actually. You know how awesome that would be? I would totally have a disease named after me. If I were patient zero of something. That would be so awesome. Like, how fucking cool would it be? You know, one day, you know, you go to the hospital and they tell you, well, we've got some good news and we got some bad news and some good news. Bad news is you have Sean's disease. The good news is we have the cure right here. Of course, I'd be fucking dead. You have Sean's encephalitis. You got Sean's meningitis. Oh, dude. That would be kind of fucked up. But that would be awesome. If I'm gonna die one way, I would like it to be from a fucking new disease that I'm the first to get. Might as well be remembered for the rest of history. This is one way to think about it. Shit, they'd study me in Starfleet. From the deadly Sean virus. Oh yeah, the Sean virus that they nicknamed the Rage virus for how angry it makes people. That'd be fucked up. That'd be kind of cool though. Or whatever. Whatever my deadly disease would be, that would actually be fucking awesome. Too bad it'll never happen. Too bad I'm not that special. If only I was. Why the fuck am I hoping I get a rare disease? Jeez, there's something wrong with me. Anyway, though, fuck. I hope I don't get a rare disease. Actually, that would kind of suck. As long as it was painless, I think I'd be fine. But, maybe I'm asymptomatic. What if I had a rare disease and I'm asymptomatic? That would fucking be pointless. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I'm gonna go hop in a shower for a good hot shower for a little bit. Cool down. But yeah, thanks for being here, Sarah. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Have a good sleep. I'll see you hopefully Sunday. We'll see. Yeah, you just be chilling and killing people. I'd do that anyway. I mean, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, that would just be cool. It'd be like an air pathogen. I just walk by people. I don't suffer from it. But I cause people to suffer from it. Bro, that would be a superpower. Oh my god. Oh, that would be awesome. But yeah, the Florida Man. Oh, dude, that would be my fucking hero name. My villain name, Florida Man. I'd co-op that shit immediately. Oh shit, but alright, man. You have a good night. Maybe I'll see you Sunday. I have no idea what I'm gonna play then, but I'll figure it out. But you have a good night. Stay golden. I'll catch you next time. Have a good sleepy sleep. And yeah, everybody else that's not watching. Thanks for watching. Don't go to Florida. Don't get sick. But if you're going to do one of the two, I prefer you get sick. Don't ever go to Florida. But yeah, take it easy. Stay golden, y'all. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. And don't smoke weed. But not if you're sick, because that fucking burnt my lungs up, man. But yeah.